The truth doesn't wait. You're staring at it right now. You can run from it or you can face it, but you will never move forward until you do. You know it. That little voice inside you's been whispering for a while now. This is not it. This is not where you're meant to be. But you've drowned it out, haven't you? You've kept pushing forward with excuses. Later, tomorrow, next year. And you've been lying to yourself, telling yourself you'll get to it. You've been pretending this version of you is enough, but deep down, you know it's not. You know it's not even close. Right now, in this moment, there is no escaping this truth. It's time to face the mirror. What have you been doing with your life? You've been playing small. You've been letting fear dictate your every move. You've been hiding behind distractions, letting excuses run your life. But here's the cold, hard truth. You've been wasting time. All those dreams, all that potential, they're gathering dust. They're dying inside you, day by day, and you know it. It stings. It should. You can't keep pretending. The reality is here. You are not where you could be. You are not where you should be. And the time for denial is over. You said you wanted more. Where is it? Look at your life. Look at your choices. Look at your habits. Is this the life you dreamed of? No. You said you wanted greatness, but you settled. You chose comfort over action, and now it's staring back at you. The truth, the lie you've been living, the comfort you thought was safety, is just a prison you built yourself. You've been telling yourself it's not your fault, but it is. This isn't someone else's fault. Not your parents, not your boss, not society. It's you. You are the one who let this happen. You let the days slip away, and now you're looking at the wreckage. The shame is heavy, isn't it? That weight you feel, the sting of regret. It's uncomfortable, but this discomfort is a sign of something far more important: clarity. This is the moment you begin to see the truth. You've spent too long hiding behind your excuses, waiting for a time that will never come. You've been scared, but now you're awake. The world doesn't wait, the clock doesn't stop, and every day you spend in this lie is a day you'll never get back. How many more days are you willing to waste? Right now, you stand at a crossroads. You can keep pretending you're going to change someday, or you can decide today, right now, that enough is enough. This is it. The truth doesn't need your approval. It will break you open whether you're ready or not. You can't hide anymore. This is who you are now. No more pretending. No more lying. You've been lying to yourself for so long, but not anymore. This is who you are now. The truth is a weapon, and it can destroy you, or it can rebuild you. You get to choose. Right now, you want to talk about your potential. It's sitting there. It's been there all along, but you've been too scared to step into it. You've been paralyzed by the fear of failing, so you chose nothing instead of everything. How many more excuses will you let define you? This is it. This is where you step into who you really are. But to do that, you've got to face the mirror. Look at what you've become. Face the man or woman in the glass. Are you proud of what you see? Or are you disgusted? Are you happy with how you've let yourself settle? Or do you feel that hunger, that drive, that deep desire to be so much more than this? You said you wanted to be great. Then stop lying to yourself. Look at who you are now. Is this greatness? The truth is a fire. It burns, it cuts, but it also clears the way. The shame you feel right now, it's the fuel you need. Use it. It's not weakness, it's power. Let it burn away the excuses, the doubts, the fears. This is who you are now, the version of you who has had enough, the version who won't settle anymore, who won't hide behind fear and self-sabotage, who looks at the past and says, "I'm done with that." You're not waiting for some miracle. The miracle is in your hands. It always has been. The power to change is inside of you right now, but you've been afraid to face it, afraid of what it might mean, afraid of what might happen if you actually stepped up. But now the truth is undeniable. The time is now. Are you going to keep pretending, or are you going to show up and make it real? Every moment you waste is another moment spent living a lie. The truth is here. The time is now. You cannot wait. You will never feel ready, and that's the point. But when you make the decision to stop lying to yourself, you'll discover that you were always ready. You've been ready all along. This is who you are now. You are no longer the person who waits, no longer the person who hides behind excuses. You are the person who shows up, the person who faces the mirror, no matter how painful it is. But this is just the beginning. You've faced the truth. Now it's time to fight for the future. The question is, are you ready to step up? No more waiting, no more hiding. The truth is here. You're not fighting the world anymore. You're fighting yourself. Every ounce of resistance, every whisper of doubt comes from inside you. Your biggest enemy isn't out there. It's right here, in your head, and it's relentless. You thought the hardest part was the truth, didn't you? You thought the awakening would break you. But now the real battle begins. The moment you decide to step into something greater, the voice inside you wakes up, ready to tear you apart. It screams, "This isn't you. You can't do it. Stay comfortable. Stay safe." It's a storm inside you, every minute, every second, pulling you back to the easy road. But you're still here. You haven't turned back, yet. That voice, your greatest enemy, doesn't care about your dreams. It doesn't care about your potential. It only cares about keeping you stuck, keeping you small. So what are you going to do about it? You know this voice. It's the one that's kept you from moving before, the one that has told you to wait, the one that fills you with fear every time you try to take a step forward. It's the voice of doubt, the voice of mediocrity, the voice of comfort. It's the voice of everything you've ever been, trying to pull you back into everything you've ever been. The hardest part isn't the work. It's not the grind. It's not the sweat. It's the war inside your head. You can feel it. Every step forward is met with resistance. It feels like a fist fight, a tug of war between who you were and who you're trying to become. But here's the truth. You don't get to decide if you're going to fight. You only get to decide how you'll fight. Are you going to listen to the voice that says, "Quit now. Just take it easy. You deserve a break"? Are you going to fold when it gets hard? Or are you going to silence that voice and push through? The enemy isn't outside. It's inside you. Right now, you're in the middle of a mental war that will either break you or build you. This is the moment when you either decide to get out of your own way or you stay stuck in the same life you've always had. This is who you are now. You're the person who fights back, who refuses to listen to the excuses. You're the one who moves, even when your mind is screaming for you to stop. You've got a new identity, a new resolve, and you're about to prove it to yourself. But the fight isn't easy. It never is. The resistance is loud, constant, and convincing. Every time you get close to pushing through, it finds new ways to pull you back. It tells you it's too hard, too painful. It tells you the progress doesn't matter, that you'll never be good enough. But do you believe it? You're not fighting some external enemy. You're not facing some distant opponent who's trying to take you down. This battle is with the person you've always been, the person who's terrified of success, terrified of pain, terrified of change. It's all the old voices in your head that try to hold you back. They'll keep coming, every day, every hour, every minute. The voices will rise up, trying to convince you that you can't. But the real question is, will you let them win? You said you wanted this. Now prove it. The road ahead is full of obstacles, and the fight isn't over. It's only just begun. Every time you think you've got it under control, that voice will rise up again. It will get louder, more persistent. It will show up in your weaknesses. It will show up when you're tired, when you want to quit. But this is who you are now. You're not the person who gives up. You're the one who digs in, who fights, who moves even when every part of you is telling you to stop. You have two choices. You can continue to listen to the voice that tells you to stay comfortable. You can keep running from the work, from the effort, from the pain, or you can step into the fire. Are you going to fold, or are you going to finish? The war isn't over. It's just getting started. You've faced the truth. Now you face yourself. You're about to discover how strong you really are. You're about to find out what you're really capable of. But you won't do it by listening to the voices that hold you back. You do it by ignoring them, by pushing forward, even when they get louder. Every step you take through this battle builds your new identity. Every moment you push past resistance is a moment you'll never regret. You said you were done with excuses. Now prove it. Right now, you have the power to break free. But the only thing standing between you and your next step is the resistance inside your mind. It will try to convince you it's too hard, too late, too much. But don't listen to it. This is who you are now. The person who steps into discomfort. The one who doesn't stop when things get tough. You keep going, no matter what. You will find strength in this fight. Every ounce of pain is another victory. Every moment of struggle is proof that you are getting closer to your new identity. You will never quit. Not now, not ever. The voices will never stop, but neither will you. This is your battlefield, and you will win. Now it's time to decide. Will you continue this fight, or will you let the voice win? There's a line in the sand. Are you going to cross it? This is the moment, the choice that will define you. You're standing at a crossroads, staring at the path ahead, and you know exactly what's at stake. One road leads to more of the same, more of the lies, more of the excuses, more of the fear. The other road, the road less traveled, it's harder, it's uncertain, it's a fight, but it's also freedom. So what are you going to do? Keep drifting or stand and fight? There is no middle ground anymore. No more wishy-washy decisions. The time to play small is over. The call to action is loud. The cost of inaction is unbearable. Keep putting it off, and you're going to stay stuck forever. Nothing changes until you decide. Nothing moves until you make the choice. The weight of your future is in your hands right now. The next 90 days, the next year, the rest of your life, they are shaped by the decision you make today, right now. If you don't act, if you don't move, you'll just be a spectator in your own life, watching, waiting, hoping. But nothing will change unless you take control. What are you waiting for? The time to make excuses is over. You know what happens when you keep delaying. You stay stuck in the same place, same struggles, same pain, same disappointment, same life. This is the choice, the defining moment. This isn't some casual decision. This is the fork in the road. You're here, now, and the only thing left to do is decide. The question isn't whether you can. The question is whether you will. Will you stand and fight for your future? Will you rise and claim your place? Or will you let this moment slip away, as every other moment has before? You said you wanted this. Now prove it. If you choose the comfort zone, if you choose to drift, it's over. No more growth. No more success. You'll just keep circling back to where you are now. Stuck, and you'll be stuck forever. This isn't just about fitness or business or getting rich. This is about you, your life, your identity. Do you want to stay the person you've always been, or do you want to become something greater? Do you want to look back a year from now and know that you chose to be the person who stood tall, who crossed the line, who faced the challenge head on? Or do you want to look back with regret, knowing that you stayed small, stayed weak, stayed comfortable? It's simple. Keep drifting. Keep staying in the same place. Or stand up right now and declare that you're done. Done with the excuses. Done with the comfort. Done with the fear. This is who you are now. You're the one who takes action. You're the one who steps into the fire. You're the one who crosses the line when everyone else hesitates. This is your defining moment. There's no turning back now. Ask yourself, what's the cost of staying the same? What's the cost of waiting, of putting it off until tomorrow, until next week? You know the answer. You delay now. You stay stuck forever. You let one more day slip by, and you're another day closer to being someone who regrets never trying. You will never be who you're meant to be if you keep waiting for the right moment. This is the time, the place, the moment to declare who you're going to be. Not to the world, but to yourself. This is where you stop making excuses and start making choices. You cross the line. You draw a line in the sand, and you say, no more. I won't be who I was yesterday. You're not just making a decision to take action today. This decision will echo through your future. The person you are in this moment is the person you will become. Are you going to let this moment define you, or are you going to let it slip away? No more waiting. No more delays. This is who you are now. The person who doesn't wait. The one who makes decisions. The one who rises above the chaos and says, I will not be afraid. I will not be held back. You want more, don't you? more than the mundane, more than just getting by. You want to live your purpose, your true calling, and that's why this moment is so critical. The line you draw today will shape everything. The time for drifting is over. This is your line in the sand. What's it going to be? It's not about motivation. It's not about feeling inspired. It's about deciding that you will not stay where you are, deciding that you are ready for something greater. No more excuses. No more waiting for the perfect moment. That moment is now. The world doesn't owe you anything. The universe isn't waiting for you to be ready, but it is waiting for you to take action, to stand up, to fight, to cross the line. This is your decision point, and you have to make it. You've been given everything you need to succeed. The only question now is, will you use it? This isn't the time to wonder if you're capable. This is the time to step up, take the leap, and prove it. Every second you hesitate, you delay your success. Every second you question, you give up ground. But when you take action, when you cross that line, you change everything. You change your identity. You change your future, and you have to decide right now. So what's it going to be? Drift or fight? Stay stuck or cross the line? The decision is yours, right now. So what are you going to do? Every excuse is a chain. You've made the decision. You've stepped across the line. But now comes the real fight. Resistance doesn't just give up. It shows up in every corner, every crack. Fear, doubt, laziness, excuses. And they're all here, ready to pull you back, ready to drag you down. But let me make one thing clear. No mercy for excuses. There is no easy road, no path of least resistance. The moment you decide to change, that's when the war begins. Every part of you that's been comfortable, every part that's been content with the way things were, will fight to pull you back. It's not going to be easy. It's going to hurt. You're going to want to quit. But let me tell you something. You are stronger than your excuses. You've already made it this far. You've crossed the line. Now there's no turning back. Every step forward is going to be met with that voice. The voice that says you don't have to do this. It's too hard. Just take a break. You deserve it. But that's the enemy. And the enemy, it doesn't get mercy. You're at war with yourself. So what's it gonna be? Will you fold or will you finish? This isn't just about taking action. It's about discipline. Every excuse you make, every reason you come up with to stop is a lie. It's a trap designed to keep you stuck. You delay now, you stay stuck forever. Every time you let that voice win, you stay in the same place, living the same life. Do you want that? It's time to face the truth. There's no such thing as a small excuse. A little break, just one more day. I'll do it tomorrow. Those are the lies that will bury you. Those are the lies that will keep you in the exact same place for the next year, the next decade, and you know it. This is where the war happens, right here, in the decisions you make when the pain is rising, when the resistance is heavy, and when the easiest thing in the world is to quit. But quitting is not an option anymore. Not today, not ever again. You are here because you decided you wouldn't stay stuck. So what are you going to do when the excuses come knocking? Fight. You fight by taking one more step, one more rep, one more hour of focus. It's the small actions that add up, but they only count if you don't stop. If you let those excuses win, you'll just be the same person you were yesterday, and you said you were done with that person. This is who you are now, the fighter, the one who doesn't fold. Every time you feel resistance, every time that voice whispers in your ear to stop, you need to remind yourself who you are. This isn't about motivation. This is about identity. This is about you deciding, once and for all, who you're going to be. You're going to be the one who fights back. Are you really going to let an excuse hold you back? Are you going to let fear stop you from taking that next step? Every time you let it win, you give up a little more of your potential, and you can't afford that. When you push through that resistance, when you take action despite everything telling you to quit, you become something greater. You build a new identity, brick by brick. But that identity isn't built on comfort. It's built on discipline, on action, on showing up, even when you don't want to, on fighting when the fight feels impossible. You said 90, not 9. So don't back down now. Don't let the excuses dictate your future. You made a choice. Now it's time to prove that choice wasn't just words. It was a decision that changed everything. You're going to feel that resistance. You're going to feel those excuses pull at you, but you can't let them win. When that voice inside your head says, "You've had enough, you're doing fine, just take a break," that's when you fight harder. That's when you push through, because every time you do, you become more. You become who you were always meant to be, and the world will see that. But if you fold, if you listen to that voice just one more time, you stay where you are. You stay stuck in the same patterns, the same mediocrity, and you'll live with that regret forever. No applause, just proof. Let the resistance push you, because every push makes you stronger. Every battle with the voice in your head is a chance to level up. You're not fighting for applause. You're fighting for your future. You're fighting to become the person who doesn't give up, who doesn't make excuses, who decides once and for all that they will be the ones to rise. There's no room for hesitation anymore. No more waiting. Every excuse is a step backward, and you're not going backwards. You're moving forward. Every action you take, every step you refuse to let go of, builds the life you want. This is who I am now, not the person who waits, not the person who hesitates, not the person who makes excuses. This is who I am now, the person who fights, the person who steps forward when everyone else steps back. This is who I am now. And when that resistance comes knocking again, you'll be ready. You'll stand tall. You'll say, "Not today, not ever again." The war is never over, but you can win. You will win. But there's a price, and that price is paid in action. So will you let the excuses win, or will you rise? The choice is yours, and it's time to decide. Are you going to keep fighting, or will you let the excuses hold you back forever? No one else can decide for you. You've got to make that choice, right now. The grind isn't glamorous, but it's the only thing that works. You thought the battle was over, but now the real work begins. No more talking, no more dreaming. This is where the rubber hits the road. You're no longer a spectator in your own life. You're in the game, and the game, it's consistency. The grind, every single day, every choice you make. This isn't some temporary fix. This is the long game. This is the life you've committed to creating. The grind isn't glamorous. It's not about the flashy moments or the accolades. It's about the moments when no one is watching, when it's just you, your alarm clock, your workout, your work, your routine. Every small decision you make, whether you get up, whether you show up, whether you push through the resistance, is the act of building a life, and it's hard. Every single day, you'll want to quit. You'll want to take the easy way out. But let me tell you this, the easy way gets you nowhere. Consistency, that's the only way forward. You've heard it before. Success is built on small, consistent actions, but it doesn't sink in until you're living it, until you realize that every minute counts. Every action, every sacrifice, every bit of discipline compounds. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up, no matter what, day after day. That's the secret you need to embrace. This is who I am now. How many times have you been tempted to skip just one more day? How many times have you told yourself, "I'll do it tomorrow"? Tomorrow never comes. If you don't build your consistency today, you will wake up tomorrow in the exact same place you are now, and you can't afford that. So what's the truth? There's no magic. There's no shortcut. It's just you, showing up and doing the work, even when you don't feel like it. You stop chasing motivation and start chasing discipline. This is who I am now. The one who doesn't need motivation to keep moving. The one who doesn't quit when it's hard. The one who understands that the grind, the consistent effort, is the path to everything they want. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. Consistency is everything. The days will blend together. There will be days you feel like you're going through the motions, but that's the point. The grind is not about moments of inspiration. It's about the silent work, the discipline to push through, even when the results aren't instant. Even when you can't see the end, you don't stop because you can't see it yet. You keep going because you know it's coming. Every action is a step toward what you want. Every minute of work is carving out your future. No applause, just proof. Your consistency is your evidence. It's not about what anyone else sees. It's about what you're building for yourself. You won't get the validation today. You might not get the recognition for weeks, months, or even years, but the grind is shaping you. It's sculpting your future. Every small victory, getting up, staying committed, sticking to your routine, adds up. You're forging something stronger than you've ever imagined. The process isn't easy, but the result, that's where the magic lies. So what's your choice? Do you want to be the person who waits for the right moment, or do you want to be the one who makes every moment right? The difference is in the grind. The ones who win are the ones who show up, the ones who understand that this is where the transformation happens, in the small, consistent actions, in the things no one sees. This is who I am now. You don't get to skip the work. You don't get to cheat the grind. It's the system. It's the process. It's the day-to-day that shapes your future. There are no shortcuts. The only way through is through. When the days feel long, when you're exhausted, when you wonder if this is even worth it, remember why you started. You're not here for the quick wins. You're here for the long haul, and you can't stop now. The grind is where you become who you were meant to be. So are you going to let the tough days stop you? Are you going to quit because it's not easy, because it's not glamorous, because the world isn't giving you applause for every small victory? If you stop now, you stay stuck. You go back to the person you used to be, the one who gave up when it got hard. But that's not you anymore, is it? If you keep moving forward even when it's hard, you win. It's that simple. Every day you're sharpening your edge. Every day you're getting stronger. It's not about the big breakthroughs, it's about what happens when you grind, when you keep moving, when you refuse to back down. This is who I am now. The one who fights. The one who shows up even when no one's watching. The one who commits to the grind knowing that each day is another step forward. And now you're not just working to get better. You're building an identity. You're crafting the life you've been dreaming of. You're not waiting for the perfect moment to start. You're starting now. You're moving, you're pushing, you're building. Every action matters. Every decision matters. Every hour, every minute is a chance to become the person you've always wanted to be. The system isn't fancy. It's not glamorous, but it works. And if you stick with it, you'll have more than just results. You'll have the person you were always meant to become. No one said it would be easy. No one promised you would get rich quick or find fame overnight, but you will find something better. Consistency becomes your armor. Discipline becomes your weapon. And the result, that's your legacy. No applause, just proof. So what's it going to be? Are you going to keep showing up, or are you going to stop right here? Because every day you wait, every day you quit early, is another day you stay exactly where you are. And you can't afford that anymore. Keep grinding. Stay in the system. Forge yourself, one day at a time. This is who I am now. The person you were is gone. What remains is someone who doesn't ask for permission to rise. You thought you knew who you were. You thought you had it all figured out. But now, the old version of you is gone. It's time to face the truth. Everything you believed about your limits was a lie. You didn't know your true potential. But now, that's all about to change. The fire has burned away the parts of you that held you back. And what's left? A new version. A new identity. One that doesn't wait for permission. One that steps up, no matter what. You're not who you were last week. You're not the person you were last month. Every struggle, every sacrifice, every choice has reshaped you. This is who I am now. The old self is buried. You've burned away the doubts, the excuses, the fear of failure. What's left is power, confidence, the ability to decide your future, no one else. This is where you stop asking for permission to succeed. This is where you take what's yours. It's easy to get stuck in the past, to cling to the identity you've known for so long. But here's the harsh truth. That identity is dead. You've already stepped into something new. The question now is, will you continue to rise, or will you let the ghosts of your old self hold you back? You've already shed the skin of who you used to be. Now there's no going back. You've been reborn through struggle, through pain, through persistence. And now that you're free from the old limits, the only question left is this: what will you do with your new power? You've built it through discipline, through pain, through the grind. Every day you've been reshaping your reality. Every small action, every choice has led you to this moment. And now you stand on the edge of something bigger than you've ever known. The question is, will you take the step? Every decision you make now is rooted in strength. Every habit you've formed, every piece of your new identity is built on one undeniable truth. You've done the work. You've earned this. You don't need permission to be great. You don't need validation. You don't need applause. No one owes you a thing. Deliver anyway. The old you would have hesitated. The old you would have doubted, but not anymore. Now you know who you are, and you know what you're capable of. This is who I am now, a warrior, a creator, a person who takes action without waiting for approval. You don't ask for permission to rise. You rise because it's who you are. Are you going to continue living in the shadows of your past? Are you going to hold yourself back because of what you used to believe about yourself? Or are you going to step forward into your full potential, knowing that the limits you once accepted no longer apply? This is who I am now. The person who doesn't ask for permission, the person who steps into their power, no matter the cost, the person who no longer waits for the right time, but makes the time right. This is the moment you stop looking back. You stop doubting. You stop waiting. You are already what you've been working for. What happens next is up to you. The world doesn't owe you anything, but you. You owe it to yourself to push forward, to rise. Every step you take now is a declaration. You're not the person who hesitates anymore. You're not the person who wonders if they're good enough. You know you are. And if you need proof, just look at how far you've come. You've already done what others couldn't. You've already built what others only dream of. No applause, just proof. The world isn't waiting for you to be perfect. The world isn't waiting for your doubts to disappear. The world is waiting for you to show up, to put in the work, to claim your space. This is who I am now. The person who doesn't need permission to rise, to take what's theirs, to succeed. The person who builds from the ashes of who they once were, knowing that the future belongs to the bold. The old you, gone. That version is dead. Now there's only one path forward, straight into the life you've created. You are no longer stuck. You are no longer a prisoner to your past. You are free. Free to choose who you are. Free to shape your destiny. Free to become the person you've always known you could be. So now, the real question is, what are you going to do with your new power? What's the next step? Because the moment you step into this new identity, you're no longer just waiting for change to happen. You are the change. You are the one who decides. You are the one who takes action, even when it's hard, even when no one is watching. The grind is no longer something you endure. It's something you own, and it's the force that drives you forward. This is who I am now, and now the world will know it. They'll see your actions, not your words. They'll see your progress, not your doubts, because you don't ask for permission to rise. You rise on your own terms. So what are you going to do next? What's the next move? The past is over. The old you is gone. The future is waiting. And you've already started becoming who you're meant to be. But you're not finished yet. Not even close. This is who I am now. The question is, what's the next chapter going to look like? The past you would never recognize the power in your eyes. Your legacy begins here. You're standing on the other side now. The person you were yesterday is no more. That version, gone. The doubts, gone. The fear, gone. You've burned it all. You're unrecognizable, not just to others, but to yourself. Every step you've taken has led you here. You've been forged in fire, and the heat has molded you into something new, something unstoppable. This is who I am now. The world sees you differently. They don't know how hard you fought to get here. They don't know the battles you fought in silence. They don't know how many times you wanted to quit, but they see the results now. They see the fire in your eyes. They see the confidence in your step, and they wonder what it took to get there. What they don't realize is that the transformation wasn't temporary. It wasn't just a phase. You didn't just wake up one day and become this person. No, this is who I am now, and it's permanent. What's the difference between the person you were and the person you are now? It's simple. You no longer hesitate. You no longer question your worth. Every decision you make is fueled by clarity. Every action is rooted in purpose. You've cut away the doubt, the excuses, the distractions. And now you walk through life with unwavering confidence. Your path is clear. Your purpose is unshakable. This is who I am now. Are you going to keep playing small? Are you going to keep hiding in the shadows, wondering if you're worthy of the life you've always dreamed of? Or are you going to step into the light and claim what's yours? The old you would have hesitated. The old you would have doubted, but not anymore. That version is gone. And what's left is a force that moves with power, with conviction, and with purpose. This is who I am now. Your legacy isn't something that will happen tomorrow. It's being built right now, in every moment. Every decision, every action, every choice is a piece of your legacy. It's not just about what you accomplish, it's about who you become in the process. The world will see your results, but you'll know the truth. You'll know the fight. You'll know the grind. And that's what makes your legacy unshakable. You're no longer waiting for permission. You're no longer hoping for a breakthrough. You are the breakthrough. You've built this person from the ground up. You've sacrificed. You've worked. You've fought. And now when you look in the mirror, you see someone who is unrecognizable. But it's not just the reflection that's different. It's the mindset. It's the certainty. It's the belief that no one can take away what you've worked for. This is who I am now. It wasn't easy. It wasn't supposed to be. The world doesn't hand you greatness. You fight for it. You claw your way through every obstacle, through every doubt, through every moment of weakness. And now on the other side, you stand tall. Your head is high. Your chest is proud. You're not the same person who stumbled at the starting line. You're not the person who questioned if they could do it. No, you're someone who did it. This is who I am now. Every step forward was a decision. Every sacrifice, every moment of discomfort, every fight was a choice you made. And now when you look around, you see the world in a different light. You see opportunities instead of obstacles. You see challenges as fuel for your growth. And you know without a doubt that your legacy is being written right now. It's being built in every action you take. This is who I am now. No one will remember the person who hesitated. No one will remember the person who doubted themselves. But they will remember the person who showed up, the person who refused to quit, the person who kept going when everyone else would have folded. No applause, just proof. Your actions speak louder than words. Your results will be the testimony of your journey. The old you is dead. The person who hesitated, who doubted, who wasn't sure if they could do it, they're gone. The person in the mirror today, that's the person who doesn't ask for permission. That's the person who knows their worth. That's the person who walks with purpose. This is who I am now. But there's one thing you need to remember. The work doesn't stop here. This isn't the end. You're just getting started. Your legacy is not built in a moment, but in a lifetime of consistent action. Every day is another opportunity to solidify your place in this world. Every action is another step towards the person you're becoming. And as you move forward, there's no looking. You've burned your old identity. There's no more hesitation, no more doubt, no more wondering if you're good enough. So ask yourself, are you going to keep moving forward, no matter what? Are you going to continue building your legacy, one decision at a time? Or are you going to let the fear of what's next hold you back? This is who I am now, and this is just the beginning. So what's your next move? What's the next step in your journey? You've already transformed. Now the question is, how far are you willing to go? Your legacy is waiting.